Hey everybody, Kenny Conklin here from Sci-Fi Fantasy, and let's see, it's 11 something, probably 11:10. I don't have my clock with me. Wednesday morning here in good old New York. I'm going to start doing the molding of that one piece we need for the battle cruiser, the Klingon battle cruiser. Let's take you over to there's the bench from far away. So this is what's going on in New York right now. It wasn't supposed to do this. It was only supposed to be a little dusting of snow. And it's blowing everywhere. But we got the house nice and warm, so we can do what we gotta do on the bench today. This is gonna take a while because of how long it takes for the OOMOO to set. So it might be in a couple parts, or may just do one long video. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But let's bring you over to the bench and show you what we're going to be starting to do. There is me Lego house. Okay, you're going to be like, Lego? Well, I was watching a few videos of people doing using the OOMOO, and they were using Lego as their box. This way they can make it bigger for a bigger piece, smaller for a smaller piece, and it's just reusable. I mean, you can make your own, but I like it because, like the guys were saying, you can make it as big as you want, small as you want, and then you just wash it off, put it in a bin, and don't let the kids play with it anymore. So that is going to be our mold box. Now, let me see if I can crank this, oh, not down. See how high we can get this camera. This way we can get into the box itself to see what I'm doing and how close I can get it. I may have to bring this over a little bit. That's looking pretty good. So you can see what I'm doing. Okay, the first thing is the sulfur-free clay, as we're going to be putting in the base of here. Let me grab my X-Acto knife, and I got to keep an eye on the time because I got to pick up the wife from college and then bring her to the eye doctor. But hopefully I could get some of this done before I have to go and maybe get this up online. Okay, all I'm doing is unwrapping the clay. Oh, here come the plows. Here come the plows. Okay, so we're gonna take the clay and we're gonna build up a base in here. Get it all smushed into the sides. I only built it 5 high. Watching the guys, they went to about the 2nd level, and then the top 2 levels are where we're gonna fill in with the OOMOO silicone rubber. So let's get a tight seal around the sides here. Now the only thing I don't know is if I can, once this has silicone on it, I guess I can use it again, put it in a bag. I'll ask around and see what we can do. Let's cut another piece here. It's weird. I love the smell of this clay for some reason. I guess because it reminds me of my my grandma. She used to do beadwork, make flowers out of beads, and use this clay as the base. So I guess it kind of reminds me of good old little grandma. Yeah, we used to call her little because she was smaller than big grandma. One was tall, one was short. So we gave them nicknames. And this is the fun part, getting all this stuff mushed in here and in position to get our piece in position. And if I mess anything up, you guys get to see it. Holy crap. crapola. I know it's not fun watching this, so we may cut some of it out, do what we gotta do. Get this clay in here. Okay, so we're going to take a break while I'm getting this in here. We'll be right back. Okay, so we got the clay in the box. I went up to the second layer because I want the rubber to be a little thicker up top. So once it's done, we're going to break this down, flip it over, rebuild the structure around it, and then pour the rest of the mold, rest of the rubber, I'm sorry, in there. Now this is the piece we're going to be casting. It's the upper bridge of the AMT Klingon battle cruiser, the Vorcha class. I messed mine up, had a second one, so I figured let's cast it instead of just having a box of bits around there. Now the problem I'm having is deciding where I wanted to split this, because there's so much detail on the front with a seam line there. I'm going to sand a lot of it out, and on the sides and the back too. So what I'm deciding to do is, and hopefully this works, is we're going to take it, we're going to do it this way first. We're going to embed it into the clay, pour the rubber so the void is filled. When we pop it over, if this was taken off, the void is there, but it stays on. We put the other mold on top of it. When we split the mold, it should be perfectly like this. And I'm going to use the back here to put the where I'm going to insert the resin on one side, and on the other side is going to be the vent to push the air out. So without further ado, let's get this guy to where we want it in here. And we're supposed to leave, it says, about a ½ an inch around from the walls to the side of the piece itself. I can't think what I'm saying here. So let's see, let's build this up around the lip. And I really hope this works. And if it does, then we all know how to fill a piece that has a void in it. Because everything I was looking at was either a figure, so it was split in half, or a solid piece. So nothing, I didn't see any with a void like this. And of course I'm not on camera, I'm just building up the sides to where we want them. Make sure that it's perfectly on the side and not overlapping the lip. I know this is boring, but I wanted to show you guys what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, that guy's in there right now, but what I still have to do is I have to make one piece to inject and another piece for airflow to come out. This way the pressure and it releases the bubbles. So let me get on that. Okay, so we have our in for injecting it in and our out for letting the air pressure come out and fill up our piece that we're molding. The next thing we want to do is make keys in here. This way, once you're done molding and you split it, you get it back perfectly to where you want the mold. This way there's no I don't know the word. I can't think of the word. You don't want it misaligned. That's the word I'm looking for. You don't want this thing misaligned. So just make your keys. This way everything goes back into place once we split the mold. And then if I have enough left over, which I should, I'm going to make a 1-part mold of the Klingon symbol for the base. And if anybody's interested in that, let me know. If this comes out well, we'll make a bunch of them. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me just open the kit real quick. I'm gonna mold that guy up, make a couple more of those. So if anybody wants one, let me know, we can work something out. Okay, so we have our keys in there. I don't want to get too close to the piece. But our keys are in there. This way we can realign everything once it's done. So that is the first part of it. Once this is done, it's going to take about 6 hours. But we're not done yet. Let me go check on the time and see what we got going here. Okay, I got a few minutes. I don't have enough time to put the ease release on. Now this, I'm pretty much going by the directions of Smooth On. I'm sure people know more things and they're going to give me advice once it's done. So we'll see how it comes out. I'm sure it'll come out well. The super sealer I was talking about the first time we did the video, you don't need this unless you are using some porous material. This way it's going to seal it and you don't have to worry about anything soaking into it. But we don't need this because everything in here is plastic. What we will need is the ease release. This, we mist it over. Don't soak it because that can mess things up. You just mist it over and take a brush and smear it around in there. But we're not going to get to this right now because this has to dry for at least 15 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break, go get the wife, and then we'll be right back. Okay everybody, we're back after going to the doctor and everything, and I got my little guy home with me now. So this is where we're at. We're at getting ready to set this guy up to pour the rubber for the mold. So the first thing we got to do is use the ease release. So we'll set this up, uncap it, unbottle it, and get our little Okay, well, the camera cut off again. One of these days I'm going to be able to afford a real video camera and a very large card for it. Something that'll do well. This is still drying. This has to dry for about 10 to 15 minutes, which while I was downloading the videos that are on there, it's almost time for that to dry. When you're done with the ease release, take off the pump spray and recap it so this way it doesn't evaporate on you and you don't lose that. So that and that. Now, my bright idea of what I'm going to do is, since these cups are marked out by ounces, 1 to 11 ounces, and this, the smooth on, is by volume instead of by weight. Instead of wasting 2 cups or more than 2 cups, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 ounces of part A and then another 3 ounces of part B. So it'll be up to 6 ounces, and we'll put all that all together, mix it up for 3 minutes, and then what we'll do is we'll pour it into another cup, mix that up for 3 minutes, and then we'll pour into the mold. So I'm going to start doing that. Now I'm thinking 6 ounces. Hoping 6 ounces fills that up. That's a lot. Ah, that should. Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed, boys and girls. My little man wants to take a look at the cup.
I'll find out right now. Okay.
6 ounces.
That much? Yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah, it's good enough? Think 6 ounces will fit in there? I think so too. Okay. Everything's at room temperature. So we're gonna do, let's move this guy out of the way. Zoom this guy back.
Yeah.
And we're gonna take this guy and we're gonna put
It looks funny.
3 ounces.
That looks like my medicine.
Yeah, it does look kind of like medicine. 3 ounces of this guy in there. Give me a paper towel, Ken,
Yeah.
please.
Don't start stirring it.
Here's a little over 3 ounces. So we'll have to go a little over 6 ounces on the other one. And I got my young lad. He's going to be my timer. He's going to time me for 3 minutes on one side and 3 minutes on the other side. I don't know. It stopped again. Hopefully you see me. I just poured 3 ounces into the cup. And I'm looking to see. 3 ounces. You know what? How much did I use? I don't even think I used that much of this. I'm going to put 5 ounces. I'm going to do 10 ounces just to be sure. Because it's the first one.
Dad?
Alright, we'll put
I think
4.
It's a little too much.
We're going to put 4, so we'll do 8 ounces all together. I don't think it's too much. Even if I have extra. Kenny, extra is always better than not having enough at all.
Oh, man, got on your table.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me another paper towel, please.
Okay. Don't stir it.
No, I didn't put the part B in yet.
Oh, wait. Wait, so if you put the part B
When I
in,
put the part B in, that's when we're going to stir.
and then do another one?
I'm going to stir it up. And here we go. So we got...
Tired.
You're tired?
Yeah.
You're too young to be tired.
I know.
Actually, it's almost 5 ounces, so we got to go to almost 10 ounces. We're just going to go with the part B. Ooh. See what happens. And you should.
Wrong one?
No, that's the right one. I didn't put that much in there yet. Part B is pretty thick.
I got mine.
Part B is pretty thick. Alright, here it comes. Yeah, we'll get this sucker to go up to the... Pushing up, pushing up, pushing up. Pushing up. If this doesn't work, don't try this at home, boys and girls. Yeah, definitely didn't need 10 ounces for this little thing that I'm doing here, but
So it's better to have more than
it's like, yeah, better to have a little more than not enough.
That's more than a little more.
Yeah, that's alright. Okay,
See that?
so let's get to stirring.
A minute.
I'll tell you when as soon as I start.
Well done. Get it for me. Accidentally lost.
Go to clock.
Okay. Oh, okay. Lock. Alright, tell me when you're ready.
Alright.
You really need those.
No, I don't really need those. Okay, go ahead, hit it.
Alright.
And start stirring this guy for 3 minutes. Get the sides. I'm so glad I didn't have to do weighting of it.
Oh wait,
'Cause then
that
you gotta-
actually kind of looks like my yogurt.
Yeah, well, it's not yogurt. If you have to do by weight, then you have to measure the weight of your cups and then subtract that out, zero out your scale. It's a whole big mess. This is nice and easy to do. Just by volume. And I'm just making sure we're still recording here. Scrape your sides and the bottom. Stir, stir, stir. Yay. Okay, we're going to pause it here for a minute until we're done, because I don't think you want to watch me stirring for 6 minutes.
People want to watch you empty.
It's on. Yes, I know. We stopped it because we didn't want people to watch me stir for 6 minutes.
But you didn't. You only stirred for 5.5.
Yeah,
Actually,
I cut
no.
it short by... I cut the stirring short by a minute because when I did...
No, you didn't. 30 seconds.
Well, whatever. We cut it short because once I did cup to cup, it was...
Blue.
It was blue. It was one solid color. I don't know why this camera keeps shutting off on me.
How high can you go?
Yeah, Kenny wants to see how high we can go.
Had it
But
breaking.
a nice thin stream, and
Except for up there.
well, up there doesn't matter. We want a thin stream down here to try to make sure that there's not many air bubbles in here.
Like that, or that.
Yeah.
What time is up?
Oh,
There you go.
the timer's up.
I didn't even know that was still going.
Well, we know our piece is covered. Yeah, 10 might be good. Because this was a big... See, Kenny? The bubble popped.
Oh. Oh yeah, those bubbles are good.
And those bubbles up top, we don't...
really need
It's
to worry
really
about
going to
that.
worry about that because it's not going to affect anything. So this is going to take about 6 hours to dry once I get this all in here. I hope you guys are having fun watching me do this. And I'm hoping how I did it with, I mean, I'm sure it's fine because it's blue. Everything is the right color. Doing it like that by volume.
Oh.
But I guess we'll find out once this is all dried up and everything.
Oh, I thought I
And
said
if I made a
pink.
mistake, you guys are going to get to see it because I won't hide mistakes from you. Some people like to make videos and everything looks perfect. Not everything's perfect in the modeling world, especially once you start doing things for the first time.
Your hand's so shaky.
Well, that's because it's been sitting up here while it's... Bring it down. Let it go a little faster. You can see all the bubbles coming out of it
Don't you
on its
kinda
own.
think
Don't
you-
shake the table.
Okay. I kinda feel bad because you're like all shaky.
Yeah, that's alright. I wonder if you guys are bored yet of watching me pour this.
I wonder if people already X'd out. Well, it's only, you're only in 2 minutes. You're only 2 minutes in, so it can't be that bad. Or people can just skip it.
Yeah, they'll flip through.
Or if they want to be really good people, they can watch it. I think that it's like, there's not doesn't look like there's enough.
Oh, there's plenty. That's filled up.
Oh, I thought you were getting to the very, very top Lego.
Yeah, it's gonna be up to the top Lego. I got a little out on the side there. I made a boo-boo. I'm glad I made 10 ounces because if I would have only made the four ounces like I was gonna. That would not have been good.
I know you would have had it done 7. You would have had it done 12 minutes. Oh, that's a smart idea. Hey, you made like an M shape.
And that is filled to the top.
Oh, and then look, you have actually
And right there, my friends,
do 10.
and there's, I got lucky. There's hardly any left over of that. And
Do
that's
9.
gonna be going there. Let's flip this around. Excuse me, buddy,
No,
while I move
sorry.
that. And I zoom out a little
Oh,
bit.
you're talking to
Yeah,
the
there we go.
people.
Come here. So me and the little guy doing our first mold. Woo! So hopefully that comes out right. This is gonna sit in here for about 6 hours. I don't know what time it is right now. It's 5:56, so almost 6 o'clock. That'll be midnight tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna stay up that late, but we
I
may.
would.
So hopefully so far this is educational. And once this is done, we'll show you pulling this stuff out. So we'll talk to you all soon. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.